Hi, I'm Matt Burns. Today is May 9th, 2025. It is currently 1:55 Eastern something time as of me recording this. I'm just brainstorming here. Earlier, I was trying to check out YouTube channels that have post something similar to what I post, and I really cannot find many at this point, but I will keep searching. A lot of times I'll set the search parameters to say, like, I want something recently posted, so I'll normally post in the last day, like find something posted in the last day. And I also will try to avoid shorts just because I'm trying to see stuff like more video essay journals type things. But something I've noticed is there are not a lot of dudes that do this. And like, I don't consider myself a vlogger. I'm just trying to create video journals and sort of like video diaries talking about life and my day. So out of 19 different channels that I saw, 2 of them were guys. 5 of them were couples that included a guy and a gal. 14 were individual women. And so clearly there are not a lot of dudes doing this. I'm just trying to find other guys in a similar boat. Although I did find a guy yesterday or the day before who is a music composer and a stay-at-home dad and vlogs, which I thought was pretty cool. But I was watching all these videos, and a lot of them are about productivity or about people's days. And I'm going to kind of take a little bit of a moment to reflect on how me doing this has affected my productivity. I have found that when I'm doing this, when I'm scheduling myself and when I'm journaling, I have gotten way better at keeping on track with certain things. I have created a video nearly every day for the past week, or at least like 8 days. I may have missed one day outside of the weekend because I don't really count the weekend because I'm not trying to do this on the weekend. I've got almost every single day of the past week, I've done half an hour of Duolingo, and I have journaled nearly every single day that wasn't the weekend. Things that were not so great is I need to do more at home. Like I could be better cleaning, and I could be better like cooking and just being more on top of things so that my home environment is nicer. I don't have many hours at home relative to the time I'm out during the day. I'm gone a lot of times from 7:30 to 7 or something like that, 7:30 a.m. 7 p.m. And then I gotta go to the gym maybe or go for a walk or something, so it can really cut down on that time. And finally, I need more time for my friends and family. Done a lot of things for myself, haven't spent a lot of time with friends and family, and that'd be quite important. But along those lines, I have noticed something else about the life of somebody in their mid-20s, and I know that people say this gets worse throughout life. I hope that I can avoid this. It seems that everybody in their mid-20s has no time to hang out. You'll go ask a friend, it'll be like weeks or months till you see a friend, or in a lot of cases, go a year without seeing a friend and spending time with them, especially if they're a little further away, if they got to travel in town to see you. But it is super duper important for all of us to make time to see people. I think oftentimes what happens is we're all worried about not being broke as F and trying not to completely wreck our lives from a responsibility standpoint. We end up spending all our time on work and something else, the productive maybe. And we end up losing all the energy to spend time reaching out to people or catching back up with people. Because time passes, you got so much to fill each other in on life, and then by the time you fill in each other on your life, you have more. You're out of time. So then you start seeing people only to tell them what's happened the last few weeks of your life, or last few months, or freaking year of your life, and you spend no time actually enjoying the company beyond that. And yes, of course, it's important to talk about that stuff, but you don't get to have that fun of familiarization around somebody. But when we end up not hanging out with people, we end up getting depressed, we are low energy, and then it becomes a cycle. So I really hope that I can avoid that more going towards the future, and I hope that my friends can too. One thing that I have here that I think is really good to help out with something like that is just doing productive things together. One of the ways that I've spent time with some of my closest friends recently has just been going to the gym. Like, yeah, you're like in the throngs of like dissociation from a crazy hard set, but then your buddy picks you up and you start talking about stuff, and it's a fun time. Even if you're doing something like that together, or going like rock climbing, that was super fun with friends. Or if you're somewhere where you can ski, go skiing. Something productive, energy-wise, that like you should probably be doing anyways. Just do it with your friends. I've been wanting to do something like meal prepping with my friends because like it can be boring, it can be a long time, and I probably won't do it. But if I have friends there, we can make ourselves some really good meals, really healthy stuff, feel good about it, and spend time with each other. So hopefully I can do that more of that going forward. And yeah, that's about all I was thinking about today. But it's a Friday, so I need to have a good time. You need to have a good time. And yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.